Hello YouTube, welcome back to Jerry's NBA Talk TV. I'm NBA Jerry, and thank you for watching. This is my top 5 power forwards in the NBA as of right now. At number 5, I have Carlos Boozer from the Chicago Bulls. He's 6'9", about 260 pounds, 28 years old. He'll be 29 in November. He just was acquired from Utah Jazz via free agency. Very, very good player. Now I understand that he is hurt right now. He actually has a hand injury, and he won't be playing for the first couple of months of the season, but I'm not going to hold that against him. He's a very, very good rebounder for his size. He's a little undersized for the power forward as far as his height's concerned, but as far as his body, he's not. He's very, very chiseled, very, very strong young man. He has a real good touch around the basket, and he also has a very, very good jump shot. He can hit 18-foot jumpers, 15-foot jumpers, turnaround shots, left-hand hooks, right-hand hooks. He actually prefers to go with his left hand. He has a very high arching shot, as you can see on his free throws. So he's a very, very good player. In my opinion, if you throw him a pass, he'll catch everything. Good passer out of the double team, plays very, very good team defense, and he's a very good one-on-one defender. The only weakness I see in his game is when he does play one-on-one defense against bigger guys like Pau Gasol or Dirk Nowitzki, he struggles a little bit because those guys are a little bit taller than him. Because like I said, he's only about 6'8.5" or 6'9" or something like that. So, but other than that, I mean, he's a great power forward. I mean, he can do it all. He's an athlete. He can get up and down the floor. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Karl Malone a little bit. You know, he's from that area. Not as strong as Karl Malone, but he's definitely he's a very strong young man, and definitely a great player and a great power forward for the Chicago Bulls. At number 4, I have Stoudemire from the New York Knicks, formerly from the Phoenix Suns. He was actually picked up in free agency as well. This guy's a great power forward. He's 6'10" and about 240 pounds. He's 27 years old. He'll be 28 in November. He came straight out of high school. I mean, this guy's a physical specimen. He's a really good combination of strength, quickness, speed, athleticism. And if he gets anywhere near the rim, you know he's going to dunk it. Excellent pick and roll player, one of the best pick and roll power forwards we have in our league today. In as great as physical shape he's in, he's actually stronger than what he looks. A lot of people don't know this, but Stoudemire has a 32-inch waist. You know, imagine that from a guy that's 6'10", 240, 245 pounds. That's really good shape. So he's a very aggressive, strong physical player. He can run the floor up and down. He's very, very quick, very, very athletic. Can finish at the rim with the best of them. You know, he has really, really good hands. A couple of weaknesses I notice about him for a power forward is he's not a great defensive player. He's pretty good. He's kind of underrated in his defense, but as far as his team defense, he's pretty good at that. But one-on-one, he can need a little bit of help. Like I said with Boozer, he struggled a little bit with Pau Gasol defensively, but he held his own against Pau Gasol. I'm not going to hold that against him, but defensively, I feel like he can get a little bit better. Also, I think he can rebound a little bit better as well. He's not a great rebounder for his size. Also, he can work a little bit on his passing skills. But other than that, he's a great, great player. So he's a great, great power forward. And the New York Knicks are going to be doing very, very well when you got Stoudemire. So he's a great power forward for the New York Knicks. At number 3, I have Chris Bosh, power forward from the Miami Heat, formerly from the Toronto Raptors. He also was picked up during free agency. He's 6'11", anywhere between 215 and 235 pounds. He played 1 year at Georgia Tech. He's a really, really talented offensive player. I mean, this guy's got an array of moves. He has an excellent, excellent jump shot. He actually has three-point range now. He has a great mid-range shot, really good around the basket, very, very good rebounder, runs the floor like a deer. He's very long and athletic. He has a really, really quick first step. He's a left-hander, so he's hard to guard. It's hard to guard left-handers sometimes. Very good hands, very good ball handler for his size. A couple of weaknesses I noticed is that defensively he can step his game up. I think he's a little bit better of a defender than Stoudemire. He's a great team defender, but one-on-one he can really step his game up, and I think he'll do that for the Miami Heat. And also, in my opinion, he takes a little bit too many jump shots for me. If you're that tall, you know, 6'11", I think you should be down low a little bit more, especially for the Heat, because now you got Mario Chalmers or Carlos Arroyo, and you got LeBron James and Dwayne Wade on the perimeter. So you don't need, Bosh shooting a whole bunch of jump shots, because at the center position they're pretty weak with Joel Anthony as far as offensively goes. You need an inside presence, and they're lacking that on the Miami Heat right now. I think definitely Chris Bosh can do that. He's going to have to step in and get a little bit closer to the basket and not take as many jump shots like he did over the last 3 or 4 years with Toronto. So this guy's a great, great player, and I'm looking for big things out of Chris Bosh. He will definitely do great things for the Miami Heat. At number 2, I have Dirk Nowitzki from the Dallas Mavericks. 7-footer. 245 pounds. What do I need to say about Dirk? Everybody knows about him. This guy is a matchup nightmare for any team. I mean, when you're talking about a 7-footer that can step out and hit threes better than most guards can run the floor. He's the best scoring power forward in our league today, and it's not even close. He is a great, great ball handler. I mean, he can do it, pull-up jumper. I mean, anything offensively, he can do it. Up and under shots. I mean, he's got every move you can think of, and he's a 7-footer. I mean, this guy is an incredible basketball player. He's probably one of the greatest players we've had outside of the U.S. in history. A lot of people have compared him to Larry Bird. I'm not going to go that far, but he is a great, great shooter. He can do anything. You leave him any opening at the three-point line, he's going to make it. You play him close, he'll go right around you. Offensively, in my opinion, he has no weaknesses whatsoever. I think as far as his post game, I think he can post up a little bit more, but that's not a weakness to me because he can still score in the post. But a weakness for him is he's getting a little bit older. He's actually older than Kobe Bryant. He's 2 or 3 months older than Kobe, and he's in his 13th year. Now, he hasn't been in the league as long as Kobe. Kobe's been in 15 years, but Dirk, this is going to be his 13th season. He's probably right about at the end of his prime, or maybe just out of his prime. That's up for debate, but he's still a capable guy. We know he's not a defensive stopper. That's one of his weaknesses. He's never been a great defensive player, but he gets it done. I mean, he's kind of underrated defensively. I think he's gotten a little bit better. And as far as his rebounding is concerned, I think for a guy his size, I think he should rebound a little bit better, or maybe get 1 or 2 more rebounds a game. But he's always on the perimeter, and like I said, he's a matchup nightmare for any team. So I'm looking for big things out of Dirk Nowitzki this year for the Dallas Mavericks. So he's definitely their franchise player. He's the unquestioned leader, the unquestioned best player the Dallas Mavericks have. And I'm telling you what, this is going to be a great year for Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. And my number 1 power forward, I have Pau Gasol from the Los Angeles Lakers. He's 30 years old. He's listed anywhere between 7 feet and 7'1", 250 pounds, from Spain. In my opinion, he's probably the greatest player that Spain has ever seen. You talking about a low post threat. He has every move imaginable on that block. I mean, he is unstoppable one-on-one. And his arms, the length of his arms are ridiculous. I mean, I've seen this guy miss 2 and 3 shots in a row and grab his own rebound and just take it up and dunk it. He can do anything from 15 feet in. He can face up. He can play back to the basket. I mean, he's got all the moves. He has a very, very quick step. He's another matchup nightmare. The reason why I picked him over Dirk Nowitzki, and this was a very close one between 1 and 2, it just depends on what you're looking for. And in my personal preference, I picked him because he's a better rebounder and I think he's a better defender. Dirk is definitely a better scorer from the outside, but from the inside, I think Pau Gasol is a better scorer in my opinion, and he just does more for me as far as a power forward than Dirk Nowitzki. But it was very, very close. I mean, you can go either way with this, but I decided if I had to pick one power forward, it was definitely Pau Gasol. Also, in the playoffs, he showed up. I mean, he stepped up his game in each and every round of the playoffs last year. And in the finals, I think he played his best basketball against Kevin Garnett. I mean, in my opinion, if I had a vote on the finals MVP, and no disrespect to Kobe Bryant, he played great as well. But my MVP, my finals MVP would have been Pau Gasol. I mean, you're talking about a guy that runs the floor, has great coordination, great hands, can use both hands, left and right. You can't block his shot on his left and right hand hooks. He has a high release, great touch, gets to the free throw line often and makes them. He makes great decisions offensively and defensively. He's a really, really good defensive player, one-on-one defense, and he's an excellent help defender. Team player, puts the team first. I mean, this guy is everything you want in a power forward. I mean, to me, he has no weakness, in my opinion. The only thing you could probably say with him, and this was a knock on him, is that he plays with too much finesse, or he's a little bit soft. But in my opinion, last year he got rid of all those stigmatisms. I mean, he's not soft to me at all. He went head to head against Kevin Garnett, and he won that battle, even though Kevin Garnett's a little bit older now. And that's my number one power forward. That's why I went ahead and went with Pau Gasol from the world champion Los Angeles Lakers. All right, guys, I hope you guys like my list. Once again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your top 5 power forwards in our league are today. Okay? Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. And don't forget, if you can believe it, you can do it. Thanks for watching. You guys know I appreciate it. And remember, folks, always, always treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be okay. This is NBA Jerry, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.